Hi, good evening, Pat.
Yeah,
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just getting off work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So is this a good time or you want to
Yeah. No,
get
this is
home
fine.
and then we get on a call?
No, this is perfect.
And great. So we briefly talked that you are looking for GV80. Is that correct?
No, just G80.
Oh, just G80. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Have you ever purchased one for a client recently?
Yeah, we have done it.
The
Uh,
G80?
yeah, G80.
Uh,
We did it
uh,
in New York. Okay. By any chance, are you into medicine or healthcare?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I did my master's in biomedical informatics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I worked for Mayo for 2 years.
In Arizona?
Yeah, in Arizona.
My friend works there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a Mayo there. I thought it was Minnesota. And then when he went, because that's the main one, right? And then when
Yeah.
he told me about Arizona,
Hmm.
um, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have one in Jacksonville as well in Florida. So they have
Uh,
captured the market in that way. Yeah.
do you live in like Scottsdale now?
Yeah, I live in Scottsdale.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like from healthcare to automotive and to business
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Are you doing full time this then? Or are you
So I have 14 members who are working full
okay.
time.
Oh wow.
But as a business owner, I have three different business. But yes, completely focused and dedicated on helping people solve their problems.
Okay.
So that's the fundamental aspect. And
Okay.
so one of our business portfolio is on the automotive consulting, which is
Uh-huh.
how we are connected here to help
Uh-huh.
you find the exact G80 based upon the
Perfect.
specification, uh,
Perfect.
create a hassle-free experience, and then we negotiate the price and we get coordinate the delivery and the purchase of the vehicle, correct? The second business is on our talent side. So we help small to mid-sized businesses find and hire the right talent
Uh-huh.
based upon their business requirement
Uh-huh.
and ensure that from sourcing to screening and onboarding of the talent is done again in a seamless and hassle-free manner.
Okay.
And then the third business is on the tech side. So we run a development shop, a complete boutique software consulting firm where we look at AI applications, agentic AI, anywhere from creating a five-page basic websites to a very detailed enterprise level um, software suite of applications. And then we have a complete in-house teams on UI, UX, product
Uh,
design, development, and also QA, QC side.
so are they all like related? Are they all like in the auto industry or are they just like three different
No, so this is specifically
niches?
on three different niche. One is into automotive and insurance. The talent is sector agnostic. So we are helping businesses in healthcare. We are helping businesses in fintech. Now AI across SMEs, hardcore manufacturing setups to
Yeah.
hospitals as
Wow.
well. If you look at FMCG, anyone who is looking for a good qualified talent that can work effectively, we are helping them.
Yeah.
We augment their HR or a talent acquisition team and do it
Yeah.
in a much faster and much more um, systematic manner, I would
Okay.
say,
Okay. Okay.
and looking at the cost factor as well. And then
Okay.
on the tech side, the teams are completely delegating their either one module or a build or some of the founders who have ideas and they want to bring those ideas to life. Then we do all the way from I would say, customer segmentation, finding the ideal customer or a client profile, all the way to
Hmm.
creating landing pages,
Yeah.
figuring out a go-to-market strategy, building the entire application, and then making sure it's publicly available,
Uh-huh.
doing the upkeep, maintenance, anything and everything to make sure that those ideas of the founders become successful. So that's on the startup side. Then on the mid segment business, they have a lot of archaic or very outdated um, applications that they built maybe in 1990s or 2000.
Mhm.
So we transform that as a part of our digital transformation strategy to bring it to the cutting edge, what is required in the 2026 and beyond. And then
Mhm.
the third one is the AI boom in which we are currently at. So a lot of business owners wants to completely automate, delegate, or see if the AI can take over some of the mundane tasks, all the way from customer support to product inventory management, to shipping the products that is on the physical side, and on the digital side, converting the SaaS application to AI based credit usage based
Mhm.
software and systems,
Mhm.
right? Because
Yeah.
people are not paying on a monthly now, people are paying on the credits that they are using to deploy
Yeah.
those platforms within their application. Maybe it is on the mobile, or maybe it is on the laptop or desktop.
Why
So yeah. Hmm.
why do three different, why not just focus on one and then blow that up?
Great question. So again, this automotive started in 2020, 2021, when I faced a very bad experience with a dealership in Arizona, and I was
Uh-huh.
just
Uh-huh.
graduating and I decided to get a new car.
Uh-huh.
And for the same car, 15 different dealerships gave me 15 different pricing.
Uh,
And I'm like, it's the same make, same model, same trim level, same
yeah.
region, same timing. And why there are 15 different price?
Uh-huh.
And then I realized that all dealerships try to upsell, cross-sell, add all the markups to
Uh,
the equation and maximize the profitability while creating a lot of by deploying a lot of manipulative practices. And that led to the inception and conception of automotive business. Now coming to the tech business, that is, so I look after on the tech business as a sales and marketing, but the
mhm.
entire tech operations and also the client management is done by my tech partner, who is an IIT rookie graduate from India, and he has worked for some of the leading global companies like Visa, Amex, and so on and so forth. So
Mhm.
he understands the
Okay.
application to a greater extent.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
help him out to grow that business. And then
Uh-huh.
coming to the talent is as we were running a software dev consulting firm for the last 5+ years, a lot of clients reached to a capacity that they said that now they need to build their own team, correct? And so we were completely migrating the code, we were migrating the entire UI UX for them, handing it over to their existing team or someone whom they were going to hire. And at that time, those clients said, Neil, you have an excellent team of 50 plus people, and you have been able to create, I would say, this is the one magnificent architect based applications, what we always dreamt to bring it to life. And I
Uh-huh.
know that we are moving and migrating, doing the migration away from your business because we have outgrown the agency model. But why don't you help us hire our full-time team? Because you exactly know what product you have built. You
Yeah.
exactly know what customers and clients we are going to go after. And
Yeah.
you also are aware about the blueprint of what version 2.0 and 3.0 looks like.
Okay.
And that led to the build of a talent acquisition business. So if you
Okay.
see here, it's not that like I'm trying to diversify and trying to paddle
It's a
and
progression.
figuring
It's
out.
a
It's
progression.
a progression and it's
Okay.
a
Okay.
genuine ask from the customers and clients. And I know
So,
that as a CEO, I cannot be everywhere. So we
uh,
build, understand the problem statement, and we hire the best people to do the operations and management.
so 5, 10 years from now, do you see yourself um spending more time on like Like one, two, three, or other things, or
Good question.
what do you
So
see?
there are two other business in the pipeline, again based on the problem statement and the requirement coming from our existing clientele. So that is under the way. What I am good at is seeing the problem which is there, creating a systematic process so that
Hmm.
people are able to leverage that experience and expertise, and then finding the best operators who can take care of each pillar, and then
Okay.
training them, educating them, nurturing them,
Yeah.
and then letting them do the work. So
Okay.
today, this call would have been taken by one of our pre-sales team member, but
Yeah.
she is out on sick leave,
Yeah.
and the phone got redirected to me directly to the
Okay.
founder because I want to
Okay.
make sure I'm connected to the ground. Even though I have
Yeah.
a big team, I want to know the pulse of what is going on in the market,
Yeah.
what our clients are talking about, and I want to be always accessible and available. So
Yeah.
I'm getting on the
Cool.
call as quickly as possible with you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
But that being said, see, I believe that the if you do a laser sharp focus, let's say, for example, in my automotive business, there are
Yeah.
42,000 cars which are being bought or sold every single day in the country,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So the market is huge. Even
Yeah.
once we reach to about 2% of the market, it's a multi-million dollar concierge
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
consulting business
Yeah.
in itself,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so I want to be like each wide and mile deep, but at the same time, I want to respect and honor to the people who are helping create the next set of journey.
Okay.
And also it enables us to create economic and social impact. So just doing a very fine balance while ensuring we don't compromise on the quality or the outcomes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that's why across all the businesses, we are definitely on the premium side in terms of our fees, in terms of our engagement, because what you get is something of value,
Okay.
right? You are looking at
So
Genesis, you can go
yeah.
for Acura and Mazda as well, but you are
Yeah.
looking for certain
Yeah.
features and
Yeah.
certain experience for which you're going to pay premium to for the vehicle
Yeah.
acquisition. Yeah.
Your car business, are most of your employees, are they based in Arizona too? Are they?
No, so there are three employees which are based in US, and then the remaining one is based in Canada, and
Okay.
then the remaining are based in India.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but they
Okay.
work as per the US and Canada hours to make
Okay.
sure that there is 100% overlap, and we are communicating throughout the time frame.
Okay. Okay.
The reason being is that we request a $1,000 consulting or a concierge fee as
Yeah.
our car buying service for your
Yeah.
Genesis,
Yeah.
right? And so if you look at that as a dollar value, first, it is a very, I would say, with that set of engagement model, it is very difficult to have everyone from the States because the talent here in States is very expensive as compared to an offshore talent. The
Uh-huh.
second thing is that the talent from India can completely overlap the hours what is required in US, and
Yeah.
they get the global experience and
Okay. Perfect.
also an opportunity to connect and understand what is there in the US market. And
Okay.
I can pass on the savings back to our clients, right?
Yeah.
Instead of requesting a $3,000 fee to do this exact
Yeah.
work, I'm
Yeah.
able to now offset that and do it for $1,000 while
Okay.
making sure that I'm not compromising on the quality, because in every email, in every activity, what we do, one of my team
Uh-huh.
members from the US market is looped in, right? So
Okay.
they understand the local context
Yeah.
while mapping the bridge between what is being done 8,000 miles
Yeah.
away and what our client requires in California to New York and beyond.
Perfect.
Hmm.
I've done a lot of research, and basically I was looking at certified pre-owned G80s.
Mm-hmm.
So then basically they have a 6-year warranty.
Mm,
right? So I was looking at like 2022, 2023, and newer, right? So I could get the remaining, you know, under warranty. Um, and I looked at like Edmunds, Cars.com, Carfax, Auto Trader, Car Gurus, um, I think one other one. And then
mm,
I have maybe 4 or 5 links that meets that criteria across the nation.
mm,
And basically, I wanted help on just negotiating that and getting that delivered to. I live in San Francisco Bay Area, so delivered to the San Francisco Bay Area. So with that, um, yeah. So I guess are those things that are those is that something that you're um that you can help with?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Coming to what exactly you are looking at. So you are
Hmm.
looking at certified pre-owned vehicle,
Yeah. Yeah.
2022 or newer. So
Hmm.
in that case, we will look at all different online listing platforms which you just outlined about. So
Yeah.
we curate, that is, we look at inventory availability across more
Yeah.
than 15 plus online platforms.
Yeah.
That includes like cars.com, Car
Yeah.
Gurus,
Yeah.
Auto Trader, Carfax,
Yeah.
True Car. We will also go to the Genesis Certified
Yeah.
Pre-Owned US website.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I went
we'll,
there too.
exactly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then we'll list down all different options based upon the
Yeah.
packages, the trim level, what you're looking
Yeah.
at. And we'll
Yeah.
go into that a
Yeah.
little bit more detail as we go along on
Yeah.
this call.
Yeah.
But once we have, let's say, 20, 25 listings, then we'll request for your feedback. It's an iterative process, right? We want to make sure that we are in
Yeah.
working in 100% alignment based
Yeah.
upon the exact specification of the Genesis,
Yeah.
what we're looking for. Once
Yeah.
that is confirmed, then we'll go nationwide. We'll search nationwide across 1,000 miles, across 2,000 miles, get you
Yeah.
all options based upon your color
Perfect.
preference and other I would say,
Okay.
specifications again.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep negotiating. Here is something what we exactly focus on. It's called value for money analysis. There is no point of us spending $1,000 in shipping if we
Uh,
can get the same exact
uh,
vehicle, which is 30 miles away from where you
yeah.
are
Yeah.
in SF
Yeah.
Bay Area,
Yeah.
and vice versa also,
Yeah.
right? There is
Okay.
no point of spending $2,000 more of buying Genesis from your neighborhood dealership. Whereas if
Hmm.
we can get it shipped from 500 miles away just by paying $500 more and then saving
Yeah.
$1,500 as a net difference, correct?
Yeah.
You are looking for certified pre-owned, but also
Yeah.
whenever our clients are looking for something which is pre-owned, we always follow these 4 steps. Step number one is we look at the Carfax report. Step
Yeah.
number two is we look at the auto check report. The third one is we look at a dealership inspection report. And then the fourth one is we request to go for a PPI, which is a pre-purchase
Yeah.
inspection.
Yeah.
Even though it is a CPO, it is always important to spend like $100 to $150. Get a third party to go to that specific dealership where we are about to put your hard-earned money and ensure that there are no kind of out of the blue challenges,
Yeah.
especially on the transmission, engine, battery, etc.
I agree. I agree.
And then once everything checks off, then we go and put down $1,000 deposit, and
Okay.
then we coordinate with the shipping and the logistics company to see who can
Yeah.
pick it up. And then if you are
Perfect.
like either financing or either paying in cash, we take care of the payment to the dealership. Once everything is done, once they receive the NOC or they get the NOC, then your vehicle with Genesis will be put on a truck, flatbed, and then it will get dispatched
Perfect.
and it will come to your
Okay.
doorstep, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So we have an end-to-end concierge service. That means right now, the way we are interacting, all the way to you receiving the keys of your vehicle. It's
Hmm.
not just that we'll negotiate and say, hey, Pat, good luck, right? We will review the contract once it is prepared by the dealership. We will negotiate on the finance if you're going to finance. If you're planning to pay in cash, we'll negotiate accordingly. We look at the entire out the door price, which is the price of the vehicle plus the applicable taxes and fees. And that's it. If a dealership is adding any dealership shenanigans like window
Mhm.
tint fee, ETCH fee, convenience package, paint protection package, all of that is nuances, right? They're just trying to mint off like
Yeah.
additional $1,000 or $2,000 off of your vehicle purchase. So we don't
Okay.
let that happen. And then till the very final hour, while we are negotiating with multiple dealership using our
Yeah.
experience and proven negotiation
Yeah.
tactics, no one will get to know that we are shopping on your behalf. So
Okay.
you will not be inundated with continuous calls and emails and texts from multiple
Okay.
salespeople across the country, right? So you can
Okay.
focus on your profession, you can focus on your life while we
Perfect.
interact with you on an interim basis via emails
Okay.
or calls as required, and
Okay.
ensure that we work as per your timeline and get the vehicle shipped and delivered.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's say you buy it in New York, right? Will you have someone from your team go there to inspect, or will you just depend on a third party PIP?
Yeah, so it will be a third party PPI.
Okay.
There are multiple, I would say now companies which are doing it throughout the country. And then there are certain local ones which
Uh,
specializes in this. So the way we
okay.
look at PPI is not just like any random mechanic or an auto repair
Yeah.
showroom. You are
Yeah.
looking at Genesis, right? So we
Yeah.
will look at a particular company who has the experience of
Okay.
evaluating and testing Genesis.
So, and then it's
Yeah,
somebody you've worked with before, right?
that is preferred, but it's
Okay.
not always the case because there
Okay.
are more than 1,000 plus cities in the country,
Perfect.
right? And
Okay. Yeah.
every
Yeah. Yeah.
client
Yeah.
and every de
Okay.
deal comes
Okay.
from different places. But
Okay.
if we have worked with someone, we do have a list of all the shipping and the logistic partners we have
Yeah.
worked with.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
have a list of all the PPI companies or the shops which we have worked with in the past. But
Okay.
again, it is location specific. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And then um okay, what's the timeline?
So what is your timeline? Based upon that,
Um
we ensure that we
and
get it done.
and
Yes.
end of the month. I
End of the month is
I'm
easily doable. Yes.
okay. I have a rental right now that ends at the end of the month, so
Hmm.
I was hoping to get like a car delivered so I could drive by the end of the month.
Perfect. So
Okay.
we have about 2.5 weeks. So we'll take
Okay.
about 3 to 4 days to completely
Okay.
understand the market insights,
Okay. Okay.
pricing analytics. We'll look at different inventory options. We'll list them
Okay.
down. We'll remove the ones with minor accident reported or not having a detailed
Okay.
Carfax report. In the
Okay.
CPO also, we look at someone who has personally leased the vehicle in the past as compared to a rental car or as compared to corporate lease, because
Okay.
someone who has taken the vehicle on a personal lease would have taken very good care of the vehicle as compared to a commercially leased vehicle in the past, like the same Genesis, right? So we
Um
understand the type of the vehicle, whether those vehicles have been used in like heavy snow, such as places like Colorado, Utah,
okay.
right?
Okay.
Idaho, Montana, then it is not that much preferred because you are looking at the California as the
Got
market.
it.
You are,
Got it. Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
So we look at the rust on the vehicle. So a lot of those due diligence takes place. And
Perfect.
then we have 4 steps through which we negotiate with the dealership, starting
Yeah.
with the frontline sales associate all the way to
Yeah.
internet sales manager, finance director, and then the director of the dealership, right?
Okay.
For a
Okay.
certified pre-owned. So there are 3 directors. One is a new car director, pre-owned car director, and CPO director.
Okay.
So we always go to the top of the corporate chain because those
Yeah.
are the only people who can actually lower the price on the vehicle, right?
Okay.
And that takes a certain time to do that, but we have the
Yeah.
leverage of the time right now, so we'll capitalize on that and ensure
Okay.
that you are getting the best negotiated savings.
Yeah. 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 Okay. How does like what information do you need from
Yes,
me?
so we will quickly fill out a client requirement form. Let me just pull it here. I'll
Okay.
share my screen. You can share the information. Just a second. Please let me know once the screen is visible. Yeah, I have your email looking for within 2 weeks. I'll just put before June 28th, just to be on the safer side, right? Uh, Year 2022 or newer?
Yeah.
Okay. Make will be Genesis G80. Any specific trim?
No, the base, so 2.5 T. That every G80 is 2.5.
Okay.
And
Uh,
then 50 or less.
okay. Any packages you are looking at in
No,
the vehicle? Okay.
no, doesn't matter for the
Mm,
drivetrain. And the
yeah.
exterior color, any dark color. And then interior color, any dark color.
Can you give certain reference? Are you comfortable with
Like
black,
gray, like
gray? Yeah.
gray. Yeah.
Okay. Silver? No, silver will become lighter, right? So what about
Yeah.
blue or something
Sure.
like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay, etc. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then dark interior. Mm,
Yeah.
okay. So no beige, right?
No
So
beige.
yeah. Yes, perfect. Any must-haves is what you're looking at?
No. What's an example?
So some people will say, I need a sunroof for sure,
No,
or
no,
I
no,
need like heated seats or something
no.
like that. Okay. Then of course I don't think so. You will have not
Yeah.
any. But if something comes, see, this is just a
Perfect.
starting point, right?
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
we have like
30K or less out the door.
how much? 30.
30K out the door. Like with yeah,
Mm.
shipping and everything.
Oh, okay.
And then with shipping, including taxes, including
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in
um
OTD, everything will come. Taxes,
oh,
license,
perfect. And then
registration.
and then
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
then how do I plan to purchase a vehicle? I'm open to all the above. So if the
Okay.
if the finance if like the interest is low, if the lease is low,
Mm.
how, are lease out of state? Is that something that's possible?
Lease out of state is possible. The only
Okay.
challenge is once you complete that 36 months, you will have to incur the cost of shipping the vehicle back to that
Mm,
dealership. Yes, yes.
okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe uh, that's lower on the priority.
Okay.
Okay.
So then let me just put here. So your first preference will be cash, I believe
Or
so.
finance, cash
Yeah.
or finance if it's low interest.
Finance. I'll put low APR. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the second option will be on lease. Okay.
And then
And
so
then
if it's out of state lease, are you leasing from the dealership or are you doing a third party lease?
no, it is from the dealership.
So like a New York dealer would lease to me in California.
No, they will not do that. Yeah.
Oh,
Lease
okay.
is dealership specific. And so let's say if we find a dealer in Arizona and they are really giving very good terms, like a monthly lease
Yeah.
payments.
Yeah.
And if we factor in, let's say, if we are getting the vehicle shipped from Arizona to California today,
Uh,
and it is costing us like $500, and then we just consider that, okay, after 3 years, we will add another $500 to ship it back to Arizona. And
okay.
even
Okay.
with that total value, if
Yeah.
that price is coming out to be the lowest as compared to the other
Yeah.
negotiated offers what we have, then it makes sense for us to lease from out of state.
Okay. Okay. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
but that will calculate and will share you. And I'll
Okay.
maybe in a minute I'll show you certain examples of what we've done in the past. But yes, we'll take care of not only just the cost of ownership of today, but a total cost of ownership for the next. over here. Hmm. So this is something what we have done. Let me pull up another client here for a minute. This is what we've done. Yeah, so this is how we'll calculate the entire value for money. Okay, so we'll look at the listing price, we'll look at the OTT, we'll look at what was the MSRP when it was back in 2022 or
Mm-hmm.
2023, how much the difference between the MSRP and the today's listing price
Mm-hmm.
has been, what is the depreciation on that,
Mm-hmm.
what is the miles
Mm-hmm.
driven on that, and how far is the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And in key features, yeah, is there any packages or additional accessories what we are getting where we are getting a better value for our buck or for our money?
Oh,
And then we look at the
okay.
entire in a graphical format. We also do something called price versus miles comparison. So here we plot a mathematical curve and see any particular listings which are less below the red line, essentially is a good value for money, right? So this is how we
Oh,
do like multiple comparisons and mathematically we
hmm,
figure out what's best for you.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So I can share a lot of different. You can see that I have pulled up multiple clients for which we have done Genesis, and for which we have a lot of different options which we can discuss with you. But yes, here is another one where we did a Porsche Cayenne, and then we helped this particular gentleman to sell his Genesis G90 at the highest appraisal value as well
Wow.
here for
Okay. Yeah.
another client with yeah. So this is how a
I just want my
document will be
car.
created, and you will
Okay.
have the information. Yes, you will get the car.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um, do you guys do like I guess discounts for like multiple cars?
yes, we do.
What's the like is it like buy two, get one free, buy three, get one free, or like what packages?
Yeah, so in terms of this, so for example, last week, a husband and wife wanted to buy two cars put together. So our
Mm,
like the car buying or the car leasing service is $1,000 for individual, but they wanted to buy both the cars together, and so instead of that total coming out to be $2,000, we reduce it down to $1,600. So $800
mm,
each. So that way they also had a cost savings and they completely delegated both the vehicle acquisition process to us, right? And of which just in the last seven
yeah.
days, the husband has purchased his vehicle and he's very happy. He went with Infinity Q60. And now tomorrow we are going to place a deposit on Hyundai Palisade, which is the vehicle what his wife was looking at, and we coordinated test drives and
Mhm.
everything, right? So about two
Mm,
concierges will
yeah.
be working on your deal simultaneously. So that way, even if like one is on a leave or one is working on another client,
Yeah.
your process is continuously moving forward. But yes, I'm
What,
flexible to
what about
work
like
as per your budget. Yes. I was just replying to your question. What about one car, very few years? So it was very simple. We can work out the pricing. Right now, we can initiate for the Genesis G80. You can experience the process, and once you're ready
okay,
for your second car, we can work out on a discount on that
perfect,
one. But
perfect.
if you're looking to buy two cars, maybe let's say one this month and one another month, then we can look at a bundle
Yeah. Okay,
deal. Yes, yes,
perfect. We can talk about that later. I just had a question for you. So,
sure.
what do you think of? So, like, basically, I decided on on a G80 because I noticed the luxury sedan market. There were a lot of discontinued, like the Q50, like Infinity, like
Mm,
Volvo S60,
mm,
like
mm.
which I think those two, and then I think Lexus is they're out of my out of the price range.
Mm-hmm.
And then Acura, that's not as luxury, right?
Not as
And
luxury,
then
yes. Yeah.
so then that's why I decided on Genesis. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess what are your thoughts on like the like basically the compare the comps to the G80, like the Infinities, the Volvos, I guess those two
Yes. So
sedans.
sedans, right? And you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
a long range sedan. You're not just looking for
Like a
a,
mid-size.
yeah, mid-size. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like the
yeah.
compact one or
Not like a
crossover one.
compact.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So in that, Genesis is very good.
Is the
Uh,
best, right? Out of those.
So best is something what is very individual, right? What is relevant to you. So if you want us to compare, let's say Genesis to Lexus, and to Infinity, for example, or to Volvo, we are happy to do it, and we can provide you with technical market specification, feature
Yeah,
specification comparison. But I believe
yeah,
you would have done a very detailed work on this based upon the level of confidence at which you are discussing
yeah,
right now with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
And so in that case, Genesis is a pretty good buy with your $30,000 as a
Yeah,
budget,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
When you go to Volvo, it will go to $45,000.
Well,
If you, yeah, please go ahead.
well. In that range,
Hmm.
all the things I mentioned were at that range, even Volvo. But I was thinking because they're discontinued, it's gonna be
Then there is
harder
no
to
point.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna be hard. Like it's gonna be harder to like repair and like maintenance. Gen
correct.
G80 is the only one that is continued.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's why I decided on them.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just yeah, yeah,
very good point. Yes.
yeah.
And the thing is, if it is discontinued, that means either the manufacturer is
It's
not confident or they don't have a vision to continue on that and they are looking at
uh,
bringing new models in the market. Yes.
they're all pivoting to SUVs.
SUVs. Yes.
Yeah. So like if you look at Volvo's website, it's all SUVs. If you look at Infinity's website, it's all SUVs.
Yes. Yes.
And then another question I had was CPO, right? What do you
Yeah.
think about buying or buying like at auction at wholesale and then install and then purchasing a third party warranty that matches the CPO?
Very difficult to do it. So one thing is that I know more than like 11 different websites where auction happens.
Yeah,
Right. But auction is something where you have to purchase the vehicle on as is basis, right?
yeah,
And that means, I mean, if you have very good connect, they will let you take it for a spin and have you look
okay,
at the vehicle
okay,
physically, but you
yeah,
need to be available on the exact day, time,
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
you look at
Okay,
all of that, right?
okay, okay,
But let's say if you look at like in a very simple capacity, you go online and you bid for it, or you go to that place and you bid for the auction. If you are the
okay,
highest bidder, the vehicle
okay,
comes to you. But now,
okay,
if the vehicle has any engine issue or I would say transmission issue, then it is
yeah,
very difficult to fulfill it.
okay, okay,
Another thing is when you look at the warranty, extended
uh-huh,
warranty, EW, or because CPO is not applicable. CPO only the same manufacturer when they are selling the same make
yeah, yeah,
from the same dealership, then only they can certify as CPO. So, for
yeah,
example, if a Genesis G80 was bought from the Genesis dealership, but after three
yeah,
years, the buyer, I mean, the person who took it on a lease goes to Mercedes and does a trade in, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
now Mercedes is selling the used
yeah,
or the
yeah,
pre-owned
yeah,
G80.
yeah,
They cannot create a CPO.
okay,
So they only can sell it as a used vehicle or a pre-owned vehicle.
yeah, yeah,
So we only have to look at the G80s, the 2022, 3, 4, and newer, being
okay,
sold by the Genesis dealership only.
okay,
Then,
perfect,
then only they can sell it as a CPO.
okay,
The second thing is, so when you buy it from the auction, just to complete your question,
mm-hmm, Mhm.
If you take it to a dealership, they will never certify it because it's an auction vehicle. So
Mhm.
to protect yourself from the downside, you can go for extended warranty. But
Mhm.
in extended warranty, what will happen is the moment when you will submit all the details about your car, they will get to know that this is a vehicle which is being purchased from the auction.
Mhm.
So their pricing team will sell you the warranty at almost three times, or sometimes even four times the
Mm.
price of a warranty or an extended warranty,
Mm.
which you'll
Okay.
get it in a simple CPO or a pre-owned vehicle. Yes.
Okay. So you're saying the third party will look at the auction history and sell it at three times.
Yes, yes, because they need
Um,
to de-risk the warranty, right?
uh,
They are
that's
also
true. That's true.
doing business, right? They will not
Okay.
give you the warranty at the same price. And then
Okay.
after 5 days, and again, there is a, I would say, a cooling period, or we call it
Okay.
a waiting period. So the moment you get
Okay.
an extended warranty, right, you
Yeah.
cannot literally go next day and say, hey, fix my engine, which is worth like $20,000, right? They
Yeah.
will say that you have to be on this policy or you have to have this extended warranty for at least
Okay.
3 months before
Okay.
you can claim for anything. Yeah.
Okay.
So, touch wood, but if something happens to your car during those 3 months, then
Yeah.
you are just getting
Okay.
another rental. Yeah.
Okay. How does payment work? Is it like you pay like 20% or you do like a deposit and then you do some research and then pay another deposit, like, pay by milestones? How does it work?
Sure. So our payment for the car buying or leasing is $1,000, all inclusive from start
Uh-huh.
to finish,
Uh-huh.
and to end concierge. It is
Uh-huh.
bifurcated into two parts. One is $499,
Uh-huh.
499,
Uh-huh.
as we kick off the process. That is,
Uh-huh.
we welcome you, you
Yeah.
receive a client handbook, we initiate
Uh-huh.
the market research,
Uh-huh.
all the pricing negotiations, everything.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll do the PPI, we'll do the
Uh-huh.
third party, all of that. We'll
Okay.
coordinate with the dealership. You make the
Okay.
payment, lease, finance, everything. Once
Okay.
the Genesis is delivered to your doorstep and you get the keys of your vehicle and you're
Uh-huh.
fully satisfied with our
Uh-huh.
service and experience, then
Uh-huh.
we raise the second and final invoice, which is
Okay.
another 499, five hundred
Uh-huh.
dollars which you
Uh-huh.
make the payment, and then the engagement completes,
Okay.
gets completed. So this
Perfect.
ensures you that we are going to walk the walk and will be there at every step along the way, including contract review, financing
Okay.
discussions, leasing discussions, etc. And
Okay.
then we complete the process. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. And then is there like a guarantee,
Guarantee in what way?
like to find something that I guess
No.
is
So we do an extensive and exhaustive market research, right? So
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
find you the certified
yeah,
pre-owned vehicles which
yeah,
are 2022 or newer,
yeah, yeah.
where whatever price point they are listed, will list it down on the spreadsheets or the documents
Okay.
what I talked about.
Okay.
We'll
Okay.
negotiate with the dealership, will present you with the offers. It is up
Okay.
to you. You are going to make the final call. So
Okay.
am I guaranteeing that you will get the Genesis G80 at
Yeah.
$30,000 all inclusive,
Yeah.
including tax
Yeah.
title, license registration? I
Yeah.
cannot commit to this right now
Okay.
because
Okay.
we have not done the market
Okay.
research yet, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
what we do is we 100%, this is my commitment to you, that the negotiation to the level what we do is unheard of, right?
Okay.
And so we are not just asking dealer to give 1,000 off, right? Because that you can do it like with a 5 minute call.
Yeah.
What we are asking is dealer to give their literally the like throwaway or a walk away price. And that takes 3 to 4 working days to build that momentum,
Okay.
to build the
Perfect.
propose, to showcase that we are very genuine buyer,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
squeezing every single dollar out of their pocket. Yes.
Okay. Can I change it to 2023 and newer?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
We are completely comfortable with that. Yeah.
Okay. And then oh, I was reading there's like a is it like a 30-day money back guarantee? What is that?
Yes, good question. So, 30-day money back guarantee is essentially because people do ask, like, how is like my money protected, or what is
Yeah.
something where I can feel comfortable? So, two things I would share that with you. One is that we request the payment through PayPal, and you
Uh-huh.
might be aware that PayPal has a Buyer's Protection Act. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let's say if we fall off from the cliff and we don't respond to you for like 7 working days, you can
Uh-huh.
raise a dispute and you can get your full money back, right?
Okay.
No
Okay.
questions asked. That is one
Okay.
thing. The other thing, what we have is that, uh, just a second, let me just pull my 30-day money back. That's a question which is asked to me after a long time. So let me find the link of for the same. Where did this go? Yeah, terms and conditions, right? Uh, if you can help me find. You are seeing it on our homepage, right?
I saw it somewhere. I don't
Yes,
know.
yes, yes, yes. Good point. Because I'm on the website. I'm also trying to figure out where it is. Oh yeah, over here, refund policy. Yeah. Perfect. Let me share my screen now because this is a fifth iteration of our website. Because we do have our tech com team. And so let me know once you are able to see it.
I see it.
Okay. So I'll zoom it. So it's a 30 days money back refund policy. Uh, First of all, it's a full disclaimer that we work on a flat fee and do not charge by the billable hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Negotiations vary on multiple factors, location, all of that. So no refund shall be granted if you, the customer, are non-responsive to our
Mm-hmm.
inquiries or make a purchase without informing us beforehand. In the
Mm-hmm.
event that Car Concierge is found to be non-responsive for over 7+ days, a refund may be
Mm-hmm.
claimed. Okay, no refund will be provided if the Car Concierge was curated, negotiated, and secured savings on a vehicle option, right?
Okay.
No refunds will be processed when we are providing you a completely detailed negotiated quotations. And for
Okay.
vehicle appraisals, we commit to get you the highest appraisal based on the standard market prices.
Okay.
So this is where people ask, like, I need something as a money back. So this is our high level
Okay.
clause. But yeah,
Perfect.
we are working 6 days a week, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern. You have my direct number.
Okay.
I'm even speaking with you right now. It's even past 6 p.m., right? So
Okay.
we want to make
Yeah.
sure that we do
Okay.
what's best for you.
Perfect. And then my last question is, so like, let's say you
Yeah.
find something and everything, do I pay, do I, for the purchase, do I pay the dealer directly or do I pay you and then you pay the
No. So
dealer?
you pay to the dealership directly.
Okay.
Uh,
Perfect.
you will only pay $1,000 to us, 500
Okay.
as we kick off the engagement today, and
Okay.
500 once we complete
Okay.
and you have the keys. Let me just also give you a breakdown. So one is a payment to the dealership when you are
Uh-huh.
doing your vehicle purchase.
Uh-huh.
Second one is a payment to a PPI, pre-purchase
Uh-huh.
inspection company. It's optional
Uh-huh.
if you want to do it. We
Yeah.
highly
No,
recommend, but it's
no,
your
let's
call.
do it. Let's do it.
Correct. We are
Let's
not
do it.
affiliated with anyone. We don't get any kickbacks or
Okay. Yeah.
commissions or anything, right?
Got it.
And then the third one is a shipping fee. So let's
Shipping.
say,
Okay. Perfect.
and that is only applicable if you find a vehicle which is, let's say,
Yeah.
200 miles or away, and
Okay.
we need to get the vehicle shipped. In that also we'll receive 7 to 8 different quotations from the
Yeah.
shipping and the logistics companies where we have worked with in the past. We'll also ask the same dealership from where you're purchasing the vehicle if they can also arrange shipping, because
Okay.
we always prefer if the same dealership is doing the shipping, because then they take accountability, they are responsible, and we have better push from them to release the car quickly as compared to a third party shipping carrier, right? So we will
Okay.
also coordinate with the dealership. So in shipping, the cost is $1 per mile. So that is something what you have to keep it as a frame of reference.
Okay.
So if it is 500 miles away, it's about $500. If it is 1,000 miles away, it's $1,000. in an
Okay.
open container. But if you prefer a closed container, it is $1.8 per month. So almost
Okay.
double the price, correct?
Okay.
But typically we have done only open containers. We have got Porsches and Maseratis also shipped from one place to
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
open containers. So we
Okay.
don't have to worry about it unless you want very specific closed container. We will facilitate that way. And
Okay.
yes, so and in the PPI, you have to set aside a budget between $100 to all the way to up to $400 to $500. Typically, on average, we have only done one PPI, right? And we only do
Yeah.
PPI once we put down a non-refundable $1,000 deposit
Hmm.
to the dealership,
Hmm.
and we lock in that
Hmm.
vehicle for the next 48 hours so that the dealership cannot sell it to someone else, because there is
Got
no
it.
point of us doing a PPI and tomorrow morning
Someone sells it. Okay.
tomorrow
Okay.
morning the dealership sells to someone else, right?
Okay.
So we freeze that. But if unfortunately if the vehicle doesn't turn out to be the way we expected
Yeah.
and it shows really big red flags, then we might have to do one more market research, negotiation, blah blah blah,
Okay.
all of that,
Okay.
and go for a second PPI. We
Okay.
don't do both the PPS together. But if the first process doesn't pan out to what we expected, then
Hmm.
another PPI can come into the play. I'll tell you from the data. In the last 2 months, we have done about 4040 PPIs on the pre-owned vehicles, what our clients are looking
Hmm.
for, out of which
Hmm.
only in 2 cases we had to go for the second PPI.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But
Do you
yes,
need
it's
anything?
it's my responsibility to share you the total cost breakdown so you are fully
No.
aware of this. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me? Do you need anything from me?
No, we have received your client requirement
Okay.
form. I've
Okay.
got your full understanding of the vehicle, what you are looking at.
Yeah.
Uh, I will just raise the invoice and share you the PayPal
Okay.
invoice link. You can make
Perfect.
a payment through PayPal balance if you have credit or debit card. All right. It
Okay.
also takes Apple Pay as well now. So all the options are at your discretion. Once you go ahead and make the payment, first thing tomorrow morning, the team shall get started.
Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate you staying late and taking your time to talk to me.
Sure. Thank you so much, Pat. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.
I look forward to it. Thank
Yes,
you.
we welcome you on board. Looking forward to serving you. Bye bye.